guys, how are you? I'm back looking like myself again and not like an 80s baby. And I have 20 minutes to pull myself together before we have company over for just, believe it or not, the dogs are getting together to play. And kids are getting together to play. And parents are getting together to hang out because they're some of our dearest friends and we never get to see them. And have pizza and wings. So I'm thrilled that this is now behind us. Hi, Alyssa. I'm going to go in with a little Touch Glorious primer and then I'll tell you what we're going to do today. So last night was so much fun. We went to the Masquerades ball to benefit the Ronald McDonald House Charities Albany. And we had a blast and we danced until midnight. It was awesome. But today definitely took me a little bit longer to get up and moving this morning. Hi, Angeline. Hi, Kathy. So this is Hydrating Primer. This comes in this month's Kudos. You get primer, concealer, foundation, and a setting product for $99. So if you're interested, if you need that Flawless 4 bundle, make sure that you order it before Thursday. And if you're getting the spray foundation or the stick foundation, that you have a Kabuki brush. Don't go on Amazon and buy a bootleg Kabuki brush. I have 3 customers who did that this month, and then they were like, well, I should have just bought your Kabuki brush because I thought I was going to save a few bucks, and now I have to send it back because it's terrible. So get the real thing. The real Kabuki brush is absolutely worth it. Okay, so Touch Glorious Primer. Again, this was the Hydrating Primer. I'm going to live with this stuff on my face all winter long when it's cold and yucky here in New York. So Hydrating Primer, or you can still grab the regular primer. We have both, and you just pick which one you want. Thanks, Rosie. Okay, so we're going to do spray foundation today because we're all living for it. I'm using the shade Lace. And I'm just going to spray the Kabuki brush twice. So when I spray the Kabuki brush, there's pretty much enough product on it to get this part of my face done. And then I go ahead and spray a little bit more and do my nose and my forehead. And you can see how nicely it blends out. This is the shade Lace. For me, Lace and Velour are like my best winter fall shades. In the summer, I can go up to Taffeta if I'm super tan or if I've been spray tanning, but really the darkest I ever get is Eyelet. All right, a little bit more. All right. Hi, Courtney. So this, again, is the spray foundation. People have been asking me how it compares to things like the liquid foundation, the stick foundation, and it's really, I can't compare it to another product because I've never used a product like this before. It's different than the stick foundation because the stick foundation is a much heavier feeling coverage. It's not uncomfortable heavy. It just feels like there is a lot of moisture on your skin because it's a cream. Hi, Hayden. But honestly, this aerosol spray foundation feels like there's nothing on your skin. Even when you're applying it, you can't feel the product. It just feels like kind of chilly when you touch the cold foundation to it. So I'm incredibly impressed. It's more like the feeling of our liquid foundation, but the coverage is double, and it's not really a matte finish like the liquid foundation, and it's not really a dewy finish like the stick. It's sort of like, it really does look just like skin. It honestly does not look like coverage, it just looks like skin. So that's part of the reason that I'm consistently blown away by it. All right, so I'm going in with a little bit of pressed powder in the shade Scarlet to do my under eyes. I personally love Scarlet as an under eye because I try to use powder products on my under eyes so that I don't get any creasing. This is a little trick if you are someone who has under eye sagging or bags or things like that, or if you're doing makeup for someone who has, like, you know, more mature skin. Try not to put just gobs and gobs of powders and creams and things like that, because creams and liquids and powders are going to be the most likely to crease. So you can literally avoid that by just adding a little bit of foundation powder. And these are the most velvety smooth foundation powders I have ever used. Everything I ever used before this, I felt like I looked really powdery and kind of just like way too mattified. These are like very silky and I never feel like I have a powder on. They're amazing. So Scarlet pressed powder is definitely my favorite go-to for under eyes, but obviously like if Scarlet is too light on you, we have so many different shades of pressed powder foundation. I can definitely help you find the right one. And sometimes I'll even just add a little bit of skin perfecting concealer and then I will like seal it in almost with the pressed powder. Hi, Nicole. Okay. It's just like a nice light coverage and you can see that there is no creasing whatsoever. It's just super light. So that's why I love the Touch pressed powder in Scarlet. All right, so like I said, we only have 20 minutes to actually get our lives together today. So I'm going to go in with bronzer in the shade Malibu and just add a little bit of color back into my face. I love Malibu because it's got a nice cool brown. Doesn't give you too much like red orange. And for someone who is as fair skinned as I am, like this is Polish pride all day long, but it gets a little bit out of a lot of hand here in New York. So I think that Justin and I have finally decided on where we're going to go in January. And I think we picked Jamaica. I think we're going to go to the couples resort in Jamaica. So if anyone has been to Couples Negril, let me know your secrets and what I need to know before going, because I need to know everything. Hi, Kara. Hi, Gabriella. So anyway, love your look last night. Thank you, Hayden. It was so much fun. I wish that you and Will were there. You guys are going to have to come with us next year. Hi, Prairie. It was really a good time. But just a little bit of bronzer. Holy cow. Like, game changer. Game changer for, like, pale folk like me. All right, so I'm going to use a little bit of this bronzer. And I'm going to buff it into the crease of my eye. Because, like I said, we're on a mission before company comes over to not look like a hot mess. And the longer I'm up here, the more likely the kids are going to destroy the house. Oh my gosh, Hayden, you need to. You're going to love it. All right, so a little bronzer in the crease of your eye goes a very long way. And this is the blending brush. I probably use this for 98% of my eye looks. Hi, Maria. Hi, Crystal. And Maria, I got your email. I'm going to order your linens on Monday. I know this isn't work talk, but I can't ever shut it down. Okay, so let's go in with a little blusher. This is Sisterly, just a really pretty sort of soft pink. Why don't you just look, I'm wearing monochromatic black and white, so let's not get crazy. We went crazy with color last night, so I really had to take a step back today. So just a little bit of Sisterly to warm up the cheeks. I was never a blush person before I started doing Younique, and now I can absolutely attest that blush does finish your look off. Okay, perfect. And then sometimes when I'm doing just a really simple eye look, I will toss a little bit of my blush on top of here just to warm it up a little bit more. I thought you were doing a Halloween look. Well, it was, I think I'm going to do a Halloween look on Thursday when I take the kids trick-or-treating, and I can't decide if I want to do a skeleton or, I don't know, maybe I'll post a couple of different options and then you guys tell me what would be cool. But I don't do that kind of thing. Like, I've never practiced it, so if I do it, it'll honestly just be for fun, because why not? But the kids, I think the kids would appreciate if Justin gets all into Halloween and then he's the hero and I'm the dud. I don't like being the dud. I am not a dud. All right, so we're going to go in with a little Benevolent. This is Powder Luminizer. Makes your skin look really fresh and glowy. All the J-Lo vibes when you throw a little bit of this on. This shade is called Benevolent, and it's just this really pretty like golden frost color. So if you feel like your skin looks a little bit dull, this is the stuff that you go in with, and it just revives you. It's life. And toss a little bit right up here on the Cupid's bow, and it's going to make your top lip go. We all know I have a thing with big juicy lips, living for them. Okay, so let's do brows really quick. I'm going to do a really quick brow with the palette. So this is the Brow Obsession palette in Brunette and the Brow Artist brush. I'm going to skip using the brow wax, and I'm just going to stick with the powders today because I just want a very simple, soft look. So I'm grabbing a little bit of the dark powder on the angled side of this brush, and I'm just going to draw in from the front to the back my brow line. And then on the top, I'm going to do the same thing. So basically, I'm just tracing the perimeter of where I want the product to go so that I know where I want to be. And then I'm going to fill in the arch to the tail with the dark powder, because that's naturally the way that your brows grow, darkest and heaviest right here in the arch. And then I'm going to use what I have left over on the brush to just sort of blend everything else in. Okay, we're good. So that's a finished brow. Super simple, not too fussy, easy peasy. But look at the difference. Huge, huge, huge difference. So the real trick is getting your left and right brows to match. That's the real stick in the mud, which I actually don't even know what that means, but it's an expression I use commonly. Okay, so again, arch to tail, filled in, and then just blending forward. So the reason we're having pizza tonight is completely selfish, but usually when we leave Masquerade, while we're waiting for like cabs and Ubers and rides and things like that, they have this beautiful late night station for like all the drunkards to have a little bite to eat before they take off. And they didn't put one out last night, and normally they have like the best flatbreads and pizzas and stuff like that. And then we didn't get it last night. I was really looking forward to it. So tonight has got to be pizza. Thank you so much, Hayden. Mwah. All right, so brows are all good. I'm going to go in with 4D mascara right now. This mascara is a game changer. If you love your lashes, show them how much you love them by getting a 4D mascara. Hi, Heather. This stuff is literally fake lashes in a tube. And I always do 2 coats, but it's the best. So you want to make sure that you use all 365 degrees of this wand, because the different bristles on here do different things and they're not all the way around. So you want to make sure that you're engaging everything. All right, coat number 1 is done. And a little tip is put your makeup mirror beneath you so that you can look down at it, because I find that I get mascara up here if it's on the same level as my eye. You live and you learn. All right. Okay. Coat number 2. All right. So super simple lip look coming up. This is one of my easy peasy, like no nonsense favorites that goes with everything. I'm just going to fix my eye really quick because, of course, I touched it with the mascara wand. All better. So this is how easy we're doing today. I didn't even do my lower lashes. That's when you know I'm a low maintenance lady, okay? She doesn't even do her lower lashes? What kind of animal is this? It's me. Okay, so final 3 products. I'm going to go in with Prudent lip liner, which is one of my lighter nudes. And then I'm going to go in with Loveable lip gloss. So normally I love a lip that stands out, but like I said, we're having pizza and wings at home tonight with the kids. Like, let's be real. I still need lip liner though. So Prudent. It's almost like an invisible nude. But what I love about lip liner is how it keeps your lip product and your lip color in the perimeters of that waxy border. Okay. It's totally a necessary thing. If you're not a lip liner girl, I want you to at least give it a try with something good. Don't buy like a Wet n Wild, please. You'll hate yourself. And then you're going to develop a negative thought about lip liner. It's devastating. Don't do this. All right, so Prudent lip liner and Loveable lip gloss. I love these lip glosses. I know I say that a lot. They're so silky smooth. They are not sticky, and they have great pigment. Look at that. Oh, love it. All right, so final step, also final thing that comes in the Flawless 4 is a setting spray. And now the makeup will stay in place all night, despite the fact that I have 50 wings on order coming to the house. And I'm pretty sure that like 25 of them are for me. You know, protein. That's what I'm thinking. Like, it's protein. It's all good. All right, so that is our super easy Mama Glam for the day. I am going to go see what the children are doing downstairs. I will take an unfiltered selfie of this, and I'll post it in the comments with the products that I used today. So if you guys have any questions about anything or want to grab something, you can certainly do that. If you want the Flawless 4 bundle, just make sure that you order before Thursday. But if there's other things that you're looking for that you know that you want, but it's not the Flawless 4, then let's wait until November 1st and see what the kudos is for next month. Unless you want the Flawless 4, definitely get it now because it's an amazing deal. It basically gives you the foundation for free. So if you wanted a new foundation, primer, setting product, and concealer, this is the time. Like, honestly, this deal does not happen very often. But if there's other things that you want, we can certainly hold off until November 1st to put your order in so that we can get you the best deal possible. Because like you, I want the best deal possible on all things at all times. So I feel you. All right. My mother got me this. Is she not so cute? She's like, so you don't have to use that jankety little Uology card anymore, honey. Oh, God, I love her. Oh, another little sad fact. I forgot my fingerless gloves last night. Like, how great are these? Maybe I'm just going to wear them on Halloween. These really would have completed the ensemble, though. Let's be honest. So 80s. An opportunity missed. I had them in everything. Oh, well. All right, guys. I'm going to go take a picture before the sun goes down, and then we're really screwed. And I will see you back here tomorrow. Love you guys.